Hey everyone, Anthony Scott here at ToyHypeUSA.com. Mattel was kind enough to send along an advanced copy of their upcoming Masters of the Universe 2-Bad exclusive that is coming to this year's San Diego Comic-Con. He will be available on MattelCreations.com starting July 25th at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time or 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and he is priced at $50 US. If you're attending the San Diego Comic-Con event this year, later this week, I wish you guys a great time. Make sure to stop by the Mattel booth. That's where they'll be selling their exclusives, including this 2-Bad figure and other exclusives. But if you're not attending, make sure to pick them up on MattelCreations.com starting July 25th at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time or 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for $50. Here is a look at all the packaging. He comes in this brown mailer, which is on the right here. So I just opened up the box and the packaging was inside, as well as this mini comic, Hostile Convergence, which I look forward to reading. The brown mailer we've seen before with other exclusives, other offerings, so there is nothing unique about this particular box. On the top, just as other offerings, cue dramatic box opening music. So I just cut that open. Here's a look at the bottom. Just wanted to show you guys all sides. 2-Bad is packaged in a couple of window boxes that close together. This here is a slip cover, which is placed over the box, and there is a little bit of a shine to it, so that's why things are reflecting off of it. On the top here, it has the Masters of the Universe logo, the cartoon collection logo, meaning that he is inspired from the 1980s Filmation cartoon. On the sides, he is saying things. This is all your fault. That is Tuvar. And Baddrah is saying, I hope I pronounced that correctly, shut your trap before I shut the trap for you. That's a great quote right there. And on the back, they are both saying, I'm the brains behind the brawn. So they're arguing over which one's the smart one. Here is a look at the quote here. On the bottom, this is the official description. Here, I went ahead and removed the slipcover. Here's a look at 2-Bad with Skeletor behind him, Snake Mountain, and the area surrounding Snake Mountain. This is very nicely done. The artwork is always just stellar. Here is a closer look with Baddrah on this side. And on the other side, we have Tuvar. Interestingly enough, these two characters were originally planned in Masters of the Universe Classics. However, they were not offered, unfortunately. And here is a look at the other side. Only 2-Bad was offered in MOTU Classics, by the way. On the top of each box, you have their names, Baddrah, Reckless Raider, and you have Tuvar, Merciless Mercenary. Here is a look at Tuvar and Baddrah, as well as Skeletor on the front here, firing his magic. Behind the figures is a diorama, and I'm going to be removing the plastic to show you guys. Here is a look at the back of the packaging. The covers are removed. To the right of Tuvar is the torso for 2-Bad. So what you're going to be doing is swapping out the heads, the right and left arms, and putting it on the torso. That's how you're going to create 2-Bad. And behind Baddrah is the mirror of Avatar. Here is a look at Hostile Convergence, the exclusive Masters of the Universe mini comic that is only available in this set. There are two different sides to this mini comic. This is Tuvar's story. And as a bonus for watching the video, I'm going to be showing it here. Again, this is an advanced review, so most people haven't seen this yet. And the center page, he gets transformed into Too Bad by Skeletor. And here's a closer look here. The other side is Baddrah's story, also called Hostile Convergence. And this is his story. And again, halfway through, this is where they meet in the center. Here I remove the plastic trays, and here is a better look at the backdrop behind the figures and the packaging. Included with Tuvar Baddrah is the ancient mirror of Avatar, inspired from the classic Filmation He-Man and the Masters of the Universe series. The face is a hologram, so when you move it to the sides, the mouth opens, which I find pretty cool, and it will work on either side. On the back, you have some more nicely done sculpting, and they even went ahead and put this on the back, which I think is pretty cool. Here is a closer look at Tuvar and Baddrah. Again, these are inspired from the 1980s Filmation series. They include some shared parts with Filmation He-Man and Man-at-Arms, including the legs, the arms, and the torso. What is new are the boots, the hands, the gauntlets, the chest harness, as well as the heads. Here is a look at both sides of these figures. Very nicely done. Here's a look at the back, and Baddrah right here. And there's a look at his back. Here are a couple of poses of the figures. Here we have another pose. The articulation is the same as it was back in 2020 when Mattel started the Origins line. So I think you guys know what to expect as far as that. Tuvar and Baddrah can also hold the mirror of Avatar as shown. Just stick it right on their hand there and lift it up. They also can break apart at the head, the shoulders, and the hips, as well as the legs, and you can swap out with other Masters of the Universe Origins figures. The parts are also compatible with Masters of the WWE Universe, WWE Superstars, as well as Turtles of Grayskull. Without their accessories, they're definitely not going to last too long against He-Man and other Masters of the Universe. But here is a comparison of Baddrah along with Filmation He-Man. Here is a comparison of Man-at-Arms along with Tuvar. Here is a comparison of all four figures. Here is a comparison of the back. And here is a comparison with Skeletor. Here is a look at the back. So here is the part we've all been waiting for together, the combined form of Too Bad. Here's a look at the figure. I specified earlier on in the video that the torso comes as a separate piece, and I showed that along with all of his other accessories. What you're going to be doing is putting on the heads, the right and left legs, and the right and left arms, and here's a look there. Here's also a look at both the bodies, just to show you guys what I'm talking about here. So you're just going to take the arms and the legs off, and this is what it's going to look like. If you want, you could always purchase two sets, display Tuvar and Baddrah as a separate piece, or you can combine them and create Too Bad and display all three figures together. I, however, will just keep it like this. Here is a look at the sides, giving you guys a look. Very nicely done. And here is a look at the back. Here is a closer look at the torso. I think they did a really nice job with the paint applications. There is no paint leaking over to either side, which is always great to see. They really went ahead and created something special here. Here is a look at the back, and the back is where you're going to see the text, 2023 Mattel, made in Vietnam. The only thing I don't like about this set is that he doesn't come with any of his handheld accessories. I know that Tuvar used a blaster in the Filmation series. I just don't know if they used their the mace, the shield, and the axe that some of the other figures have come with. So that is unclear to me. I would really have to rewatch the series and take a while to do research, but this is before San Diego Comic-Con, and I am working kind of fast here to get this review up, so that is why I'm not taking the time to do that, because most people don't have this figure in hand, and I really wanted to show you guys an advanced look at him. Even though he doesn't come with any handheld accessories, he's still a great figure, and I highly recommend you guys pick him up. If you're attending San Diego Comic-Con, you can find him at the Mattel store booth, or you can pick him up on Mattel Creations on July 25th at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and he is priced at $50 US. Thank you again to Mattel for sending Too Bad along for review. This is greatly appreciated. I am Anthony Scott at ToyHypeUSA.com. For the written portion and photo gallery of this review, head over to ToyHypeUSA.com. Thank you for watching this video, and stay tuned for more news and reviews.